Christmas Eve up here, and I am on the Mten, if you can't tell, riding around the vineyards. I'm wasting time while Cindy is dropping something off at her mom's place, and just thought I'd get a little bit of ride in today. I woke up this morning, my calves were so sore. After doing the Ave Maria ride on the Monster, I went with Randall down to the Greenway on the Mten and rode around down there some more, and oh my god, my feet and calves were just killing me. And when I woke up this morning, they were still very sore. Feel a little bit better now, but that was a lot of riding. So just thought I'd get in here, get some practice in, and it's a good way to waste some time. Probably save this on video now, because more than likely this video will not get published until after the event happens. But this year for Christmas, last year I got Katie her Inmotion B5F, and this year I got her an Mten. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, but I know how much use she's gotten out of her Inmotion wheel and how much she loves riding electric unicycles in general. And you know, sometimes it's hard for me to know what Katie actually likes and doesn't like, but I know for sure that she loves riding an electric unicycle, and I think she'll have so much fun on the Mten just because of how talented she is, and the fact that it's super maneuverable while being 10 miles an hour faster than her Inmotion B5F. So I think she's going to have a great time, and she's going to love it. So hopefully by the time this video goes live, she will already have it and be enjoying it. Yeah. Weather today in Southwest Florida is perfect. It's like in the 70s, low humidity, nice breeze. Now, this is the reason I vacated Pennsylvania to relocate to Southwest Florida. It's winter days like this. Sure, it's nice to have, snow at Christmas, and I do miss that aspect, I guess, of Pennsylvania, but overall, not so much. This park, you can see all the chopped off trees. This park took a lot of landscape damage from Hurricane Irma. And everywhere you look, there's a chopped off tree. It was pretty unusable for quite a while. In my video yesterday, Going Postal, one of my longtime EUC video commenters and a fellow EUC enthusiast, commented how I didn't have knee pads on while I was riding the Monster with Randall. High speed, well, relatively high speed, probably low 20s, maybe topping out mid 20s on my ride to Ave Maria with him. And that's a valid criticism. Ideally, you want to be fully padded at all times, and you very rarely will see me, well, to be honest, you'll never see me wearing knee pads lately. I just haven't felt the need because, I don't know, maybe I'll fall off my wheel. I haven't felt the need, I don't know, maybe because I'm just advanced enough, or I feel like I'm advanced enough. But of course that never protects you from the unforeseen circumstances. But I guess in my mind, I was thinking to myself, and again, this is not necessarily the best advice, But I was thinking to myself, all the road bikers I know, and there's tons of road bikers in my area, their protection consists of a helmet, and that's it. And they are in and out of traffic, going at high speed. And if it's one of the group rides, you have bikes that are like 3 inches apart from each other, tire to tire, and they're wearing a helmet. And I figured, you know, for what I do, I'm usually riding by myself. I got my elbow pads, my wrist guards, and my helmet. In most circumstances, I'm going to be okay. And I might wind up with some skin knees in some circumstances, and also like riding like Marty does, you know, his off-road stuff. There's a much higher probability going down, so I understand why he always is wearing knee pads in that situation. And the best advice would be fully protected. Hell, wear knee pads, elbow pads, wrist guards, anything. Helmet, full face helmet. I've seen guys even wear like like motorcycle protection pads where you got like a padded almost armor on the chest and the legs, and you can go crazy. But it's an individual decision for everybody. And like I said, I'm not saying that you shouldn't wear knee pads. I think ideally you probably should. But I'm just trying to explain why I choose not to the majority of the time. And yes, I do. Nice. I do realize in some ways it's hypocritical, because I am also very vocal when it comes to people that are doing crazy stuff on electric unicycles with no padding whatsoever. To me, that seems crazy. But I guess everybody has to draw their own line. It's just so ridiculously easy to do things on. It's crazy. I mean, it's just so easy. It's easy to go slow. It's easy to go backwards. Easy to turn. Maybe not quite so easy to go 20 miles an hour, but you know, other than that, this thing is just for the money. I mean, it's a great little wheel. It really is, as long as the battery doesn't fry. That is. But other than that, this is a great wheel. That was pretty scary. That was I just talked about smoking the battery on the Mten, referring to what happened to Marty when he accidentally got his stuck in a turnstile for a second, and that quick current draw smoked his battery. Well, battery was okay, but it burned a link in the battery. As I was going back and forth there, you know, I approached where I had the camera position, and I kind of leaned into the bench that was right by that position, and it was kind of pushing into it in a very Marty-esque way, and thankfully the wheel's still okay. Boy, that would have been really ironic and tragic if I would have screwed up the Mten. Oof. Just checked my total mileage on the Gotway app on the Mten. I have 55K on this so far. Feels like I've ridden it a lot more than that, though, to be honest with you. But I guess, you know, a lot of the riding with the Mten is this stuff. That you're snaking around small sections of real estate and going back and forth. I guess it really doesn't add up to that much distance, but it sure is giving me more than 55K amount of fun. That's for sure. funny, yesterday when I was riding the M Super with Randall, when we were in Ave Maria, I tried to do a tight turn on the Monster, and I guess I tried to use more of a M10 technique than a Monster technique. I tried to kind of turn it real tight and lean it pretty hard, and I almost wiped out. Well, I didn't wipe out, but I almost dropped the wheel, because the Monster is so heavy that once it starts to tip to a certain degree, it wants to go down, because the batteries are up high, they're very heavy. So yeah, I barely caught it before it spun out from underneath me. So there are some challenges between when you're switching between various size wheels, for sure. Got to adjust. A Marty style out and back. That bird there is called an anhinga. He's drying his wings. And the reason he's drying his wings is because anhingas swim underwater almost like a fish. They will fully submerge and swim around looking for fish to eat, I guess. And once they're done, they like to air out. They're very cool. Look what you can do with the M10 here. I'm basically stopped. You can basically almost just like come to a complete stop, just turn the thing around. Can't do that with any of my other wheels. Alright, so I think that's going to wrap up my video. I'd like to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, Happy Hanukkah, Feliz Navidad, all that kind of stuff. And hope you have a very EUC heavy Christmas. And I'll see you on the other side. Until next time. That's right now.